Hi, Luke here again from Technocamps with another programming task. This time all about Hangman. Hopefully most people know what Hangman is, but Hangman is a game where a player chooses a word, tells you how long it is, and you have to guess what word it is. So you can guess individual letters. If they appear in the world, they get filled in, or you can just try and guess the entire word at any point. And you only have a limited number of guesses, so you can't just guess every letter in the alphabet. So you couldn't just go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then eventually get it, because you'd lose. So what we'd like you to do, or how your program should probably work, is you want to have a long list of words of varying length. Now, to get your program working and just started, it's probably best that you just choose words of the same length. So my example that I'll show you in a minute, all of the words have 6 letters in them. That makes some of the formatting easier for the printing stuff, and then once you're happy that you have the logic working, you can start messing around with the formatting so that you could have different length words, not just length 6. You then want to randomly select a word from the list. Again, we've talked in a lot of these videos about how to choose random numbers. Part 3 would then be print out a series of spaces separated by underscores. A series of space-separated underscores for each letter of the chosen word. So if my chosen word was Keith, that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters in it, so my program should print out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 underscores. This is just to appear on the screen so that you know where you're putting your letters, what order they're appearing in, and how long the word is. Then the user should be allowed to guess a letter or the entire word. So you then have a bunch of if statements. So if the guess that was made matches the entire word, the program should print out, congratulations, the word was whatever it was. So let's say the word was Keith, and my first guess was to type in Keith. It would print, congratulations, the word was Keith. If instead of guessing the entire word, I just guess at a single letter, the program should loop through the letters of the chosen word, and if the guess matches a letter, replace the underscore with the letter. So let's say again that the chosen word was Keith, and I guessed at the letter E. The program would go, does E equal K? No. Does E equal E? Yes, and it would replace the underscore with an E, and then it would continue. Does E equal I? No. Does E equal T? No. Does E equal H? No. So it would leave the other letters as underscores. So I've done it here with, if I guess T, the program would print, well, K isn't T, E isn't T, I isn't T, T is T, so it's replaced it, H isn't T, so it's left that one as an underscore. If all the letters are found, then by guessing the individual letters one at a time, the program should stop and print, congratulations, the word was Keith, or the word was whatever your word is. If you guess an incorrect guess or a letter that doesn't appear, nothing should change in your number of underscores. So if the guess is incorrect or the letter isn't present, your program should increment a counter, which would then stop the program from running if between 5 or 10 wrong guesses are made. Now, the 5 to 10, that's up to you. If you want an easy game, set it really high. If you want a hard game, set it really low. Just some quick hints. So the length command, or len command, can be used to work out how many letters are in a word. And you can also iterate through letters in a word in the same way that you iterate through elements in a list. So if we take the word Keith, the 0th element in Keith is K. The first element in Keith is E. The second element in Keith is I, and so on. Sorry. The 0th position, first position, second position, third position, fourth position. Okay. And then an extension would be make the game multiplayer, so allow the user to input a word, and the other player has a guess at what the word is. So the logic for guessing would be exactly the same, it's just you'd have an input statement at the start, rather than a random choice from a list of words. So here's my one running. So it's printed out 6 space-separated underscores. My first guess is going to be, I know E is the most common letter in the alphabet, so I'll guess E. There's one E in the word, so then it prints out underscore 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 E underscore where the E was present. The next most common letter in the alphabet is T, so I'll guess that. There aren't any T's, and since there aren't any T's, it hasn't changed the number, any of the underscores, and it's just left me with my E. I'm going to guess N. Oh, there's an N in there. I'm going to guess D. Maybe an A. C. Oh, I think the word is dancer, so I'm going to type that in. And congratulations, you found the 6-letter word dancer. So that's an example. Instead of giving you a number of wrong guesses, mine just gives you a total number of guesses. That's another way you could run your program. So hopefully that all makes sense. This one people might find more difficult. Maybe the logic isn't so hard, but the interface and kind of getting it to print out nicely is a little bit more tricky. But just work at it. There are lots and lots of helpful tips on Google about using different ways to use print statements and formatting things in Python, so if you need those, just Google them. And then the hints here should hopefully make it clearer as well. Again, the solution to this will be posted in the coming weeks. So if you are really, really stuck, you could email us or tweet us, but if you just want to wait, the solution will come out and then I'll do a worked explanation through that. Cool.